Basically, getting things done is one of the very famous soft skill set nowadays in the business world. Okay, actually, this idea is bring up by a very famous author called David Allen. This guy, okay, because he find that okay, in our daily operation, no matter who you are, okay, you are a manager, you are a merchandiser, or even you are only a clerical staff, okay, in a company, you still need to have so many tasks to handle every day. How to enhance your productivity and with stress free? This is very important because after using the computer, after the digitization of the all the business in Lianfeng, okay, we become a multi. It's okay because now I'm broadcasting to the rest of the world, so that's why I kickstart now. Although here in Hong Kong we got only a few people to join, but we still have other people from other part of the country, other of the world. Actually, okay, no matter who you are in a company, okay, after you use okay computer, then you need to do things to complete your task, multitasking. So that's why, okay, how to getting things done, okay, without any stress, it is very important. According to what David Allen say is, okay, if you would like to getting things done more effectively, you need to consider 5 different elements. The first element is how to capture things. Capture things. Okay, in the old time, how you capture things in the meeting? Capture things. For example, your boss, okay, have a meeting with you. How to capture things in the meeting? Okay, what you are doing to do is to ask the personal assistant of your boss, okay, to jot minute, right? To take minute. Then what is she doing is to capture all the stuff, all the topics you have already mentioned in the meeting. This is part of the capturing. However, for yourself, how to capture things in the meeting? For example, for me, whenever after the meeting session, okay, I will use my iPhone to take a picture on the whiteboard. The reason why, because my boss always draft his idea on the whiteboard. So in order to prevent missing out, okay, all the minor point, okay, he mentioned in the meeting. So I will bring out my iPhone to take a picture on it. However, is it the best practice, okay, to capture things in the meeting? Okay, basically taking a photo is good. However, it is not the best. I will give you a solution. Okay, how to best. Okay, how to do it better. Okay, with some digital tools. Basically, in O365, we have a very powerful tools called OneNote. Anyone of you here have already using the OneNote? Yes. You say yes. Hello. Never. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, I will help you to release the power, unslash the power of OneNote, okay, to capture the things. And then the second thing is, okay, after you capture those information, okay, maybe from the meeting, you need to clarify whether those information is correct or not. Okay, how to clarify? For example, if that things is mentioned by your colleague, if you find that, okay, there's some point is not so clear, how to clarify with your colleague? Okay, to give him a phone call, or maybe you will, so you have a web meeting, okay, with the colleague to clarify these things, or even should you go to the internet to search for whether the information he provide in the meeting is correct or not. This is very important. So the second thing is to clarify all the stuff you capture in the meeting or maybe in a occasion. Okay, if all the information are wrong, then it is no use. And the third thing that is about the organize. In the old time, if you take notes on a notebook, it is very good already. However, in the digital world, okay, how you learn new things in the digital world. Okay, take my nephew as an example. My nephew now is a primary 2 student. He is now 8 years old. Okay, do you know how he learned new things? Any idea? What he is doing right now is using the second largest, second powerful search engine in the world to search for something to learn. Do you know which search engine is the second largest in the world? Yes, correct. So that's why. That means, okay, if you are looking for new knowledge or maybe some get some additional information, the most effective way is using search engine. So after you capture all the stuff and clarify all the stuff, how to make your information being searchable, it is very important. For example, if you take notes, okay, by hand on a notebook, then you cannot use it to search with a computer, right? So how to capture those stuff, those handwritings, and turn it into a searchable asset, it is also very important. So in this session, I will help you to teach you how to making use of OneNote to make all the assets become searchable assets. And the worst of them are something about review and engage. These two parts, okay. I feel very sorry about it because today's session I will not cover these 2 points because most of the digital tools we're taking care of the first 3 points only. Okay, so that's why I will focus on capture, clarify, and organize. Okay, in today's session. Okay, it is already very fruitful for today's session. Okay, just have a look. The concept of a personal productivity. Okay, please bear in mind 4 very important things. Okay, first of all, okay, how to make yourself very positive. The first thing is plan to be positive. That means how to draft a plan, okay, to make a plan. And the second point is determine the most effective tools. Today, what I'm going to do is to suggest you some very good tools, very effective tools to use in your daily operation. And the third thing that is about create a system to transfer information. For example, if you are you have a team, okay, you need to work together to collaborate with each other. Okay, so how to make the communication more effective. So that's why today I will also introduce a very useful tools to you as well. Have any one of you have already using the MS Team in your division already? Yes. How about you? Okay, then that's very good. Basically, I have already added all of you in this class, okay, to one of my MS Team group. Okay, I will show you, okay, later. And then the fourth point is to make meeting more valuable. What does it mean? That means we need to have a meeting in order to get result. Because most of our meeting is just only to what? To meet together, and then after maybe 2 hours meeting, then nothing come to a conclusion. Then this is not valuable. So how to make a meeting have a conclusion? Okay, to is more purposeful. It is very important as well. So the first thing I would like to tell you is, okay, what tools are we going to teach you today? The first thing, I would like to give you some idea on how to use the MS Team. The second thing that is about how to making use of the OneNote. And the fourth and the third tools is something about the OneDrive and also the Skype for Business as well. So just let's have a look on what is MS Team first. Okay, basically, okay, I think all of you has already installed the MS Team mobile version on your smart device, right? Am I right? No, no idea. Okay, maybe I will start, okay, with the mobile version MS Team first, okay, today. Just have a look here because I would like to show my just wait for a while. Yeah. How come? Okay. Sorry, just wait a minute. Because I find myself got some problem with my device. Sorry about it. Because I would like to show the screenshot of my iPhone. Just wait a minute. Allow? Okay. Okay now. this is my iPhone. Okay, this is my iPhone. This is my iPhone. Okay, if you say, well, David, if I would like to use MS Team, okay, I would suggest you to use the mobile phone, okay, version instead of the desktop versions most of the time. The reason why? Because basically most of you, okay, in the work as a team, I think most of the Hong Kong people will use the WhatsApp group, okay, to discuss things before any meeting, right? Maybe you may say, okay, the WhatsApp group become the meeting app, okay, for most of the divisions. So if you say, why don't us, okay, using WhatsApp instead of using MS Team? Okay, I can told you so many benefits of using MS Team. Just have a look, okay, how to open the MS Team app first in the iPhone. Okay, first of all, okay, now I just using the search engine here, and then I type team over here, and then select MS Teams app. Then what you can see here is the MS Team app user interface. Basically, okay, at the bottom part of the MS Team app, okay, you can see altogether 5 icons over here, right? The first one is about the activities. What does it mean by activities? Because in MS Team we will have so many different teams. Okay, for example, you may have we may have some teams, okay, about cooking in your company, or may have some team about some project in the company as well. So if you have already joined maybe more than 10 teams, okay, how can you know, okay, what activities has been taken place in different teams? Then this icon will help you the most, because after you click the activity icon, then it will show you all the teams that you join, okay, what happened, okay, and what is taking place over there. And the second thing, okay, second icon I would like to go through is this one, the chat. Basically, the chat is basically just something like the chat room, okay, with each team member in a team. Let's have a look over here. For example, if I would like to chat, okay, with Peter Wong over here, okay, because as you can see here, okay, can you see this is one of the tracking history over here. This tracking history is something about David Mann to chat with both Nicole and Peter Wong. If I say, I would like to continue to chat, okay, with these two guys, so what should I do? So I may just simply click, okay, this tracking history, and say, okay, if I would like to chat with Peter Wong, so what should I do? I just press an asterisk button over here, and then say, okay, I would like to chat with Peter Wong, and give Peter Wong a notification. So I just simply click Peter, and then select, okay, Peter Wong over here. Then it will show the name of Peter Wong over here. And after that, I may just simply type him a message, let's say, hello. And then once I click the send button, then there will be a notification sent to Peter Wong's iPhone. And then in Peter Wong's iPhone, then there will be a notification message prompt up. And then Peter Wong will pick up his phone and then to reply my message. Okay, this is the point number 1 I would like to introduce. And also, if you are using the MS Chat, MS Team over here, can you see over here? We've got something very attractive. That is the video conferencing button and also the teleconferencing button over here. What does it mean? That means, okay, if you are chat all the time by typing to communicate with each other, if you find that it seems that, okay, Peter didn't know know what I'm mentioning, what I'm talking about by typing, then you may just simply select this button, the video conferencing, or maybe using the teleconference to communicate with him verbally or with the video conference. This is very convenient, because in the old time, if you say, if I would like to have a video conference with somebody else in overseas, then what should you do? You need to, first of all, to call to the reception and ask for a video conference room, and then after that, and then send an email to the overseas office and to ask them to book also another video conference room in overseas. And then after that, okay, schedule a time then to have a meeting. However, now, whenever if you would like to have a video conference, you may just simply using the MS Team over here. Very convenient. And also, if you say, David, How about if I would like to share some file, okay, with both Nicole and Peter Wong, then what should I do? Can you see over here? We've got a U clip over here. The U clip, that means the what? The attached files. After I click the U clip, and then it will say, okay, browse, what file you would like to share. Let's say I would like to share this file, or maybe I'd like to share this file. And what should I do? Just click the file over here, and then it will uploading the file to the MS Team. Can you see here is a progress bar. After the progress bar is complete, then press the send button. Then this file has already uploaded and shared this file with both Nicole and Peter Wong. However, if you say, well, David, in this chat group, okay, we have already shared several files. Can we have a look on all the attached all the files that we share in this group? The answer is, of course, yes. This is one of the benefits of using MS Team to chat with each other. In the old time, if you are using a WeChat or using WhatsApp, okay, you cannot find a single place of a single point of access to access all the attached file. However, over here, can you see what next to the conversation tab is a files tab? After you click the files tab, then over here it will show you all the file you have already shared within this chat group. Can you see this? This is very inconvenient. This is very convenient. For example, if you say, well, if I would like to share this file, okay, maybe send this file to another party through email, then what should I do? Just have a look over here. I just click the menu button over here, and then over here we can see something called the share. After I click share, then it will prompt you, okay, what do you want? Okay, do you want to share it through email, or maybe through OneNote, or maybe other apps? Okay, for example, if you would like to send email, okay, send this attachment through email to another party, then you may just simply click Outlook, and then it will attach this file to the email, and then you may just type in the receiver's email address and then send out to his email box. Or maybe if you say, I would like to share via the WhatsApp. Can you see WhatsApp over here? Then I may just simply click WhatsApp. See what happened? Then the WhatsApp will pop out, and then it will ask, okay, who you would like to share the file, send the file to. For example, again, I would like to send this file to Peter Wong via WhatsApp again. Then I just simply click Peter Wong and then click next, and then click send. Then this file has already been sent to Peter Wong, okay, through WhatsApp already. See, this is very convenient, right? And then what next? Just have a look over here. Besides using chat, we still have something called the team, right? Team. Basically, okay, David, as you can see here, this is all the team that I have already joined in Yan Phone. Okay, for example, can you see we have some common teams? Can you see over here, we've got a team called Pub Series Modern Workplace, because I already add all of you to this group already. Okay, so when you click this button, what happened? Because of our team, okay, basically, what is the meaning of team? Team, that means, okay, all the team members can discuss some topics inside this team. However, maybe we will have more than one topics, right? So that's why, as you can see here, for each team, we will have different channel. Basically, if you newly create a new team, what you got over here is only got the general channel. That means if you are discussing some general topics, you may discuss inside this channel general. However, if you say, well, maybe I have created a team, okay, for my divisions. In my division, maybe I will have more than one project need to handle. So what you should do is to create different channel for different project. For example, over here, I've already got so many different channels over here. If you would like to discussing some topic about analyze data in an effective way, then you may just simply click this channel and then discuss with each other over here. What is the benefit of using channel? Because if you are discussing different topic in general, then all the discussion or maybe all the dialogue will be in a mess. However, if you categorize, okay, different topic in different channel, then you can have a look more easily on different conversation regarding to different topics. This is very important. And also a very important thing, that is for each channel over here, can you see what next to the conversation? Over here, we still have something called the files and tab, right? Can you see something over here? Okay, files and tab. If you would like to drill down to click the files folder, then you can see all the files that you have that people has already shared among this channel. And also one more important thing for you is like that, because from us, okay, in Lian Feng, for every colleague in Lian Feng, we'll have how many storage space on the OneDrive? Anyone else know how large the storage area in OneDrive? Every one of us will have 1 terabyte storage area in OneDrive. However, if you say, is it enough for you? Is it enough? No idea. But, Up to now, yes. However, it will say, if I would like to have a storage area to keep all the stuff that belongs to my division, 1 terabyte may not be enough, okay, to keep all your team's files, right? So I have one suggestion that is like this. Because if you create a team over here and share files over and inside the team, all the files will be kept inside the SharePoint server in Lian Feng. And the storage area, according to what the ITSA, is unlimited. What does it mean? That means if you create a team over here and then you keep uploading files to the team all the time, then you will have unlimited storage area in our server. This is very good for a team to handle their files. And it is very secure for them to share file in the MS team as well, because the security is controlled by our ITS team. So I would suggest you, whenever you have some project need to handle, I will suggest you to create a team in MS Team and then to share those project files among the MS Team. This is very secure, and you will have an unlimited storage area over there as well. Is it clear? Is it clear? So up to this moment, this is what MS Team is. If you say, David, is it possible for me to create a team by myself? The answer, of course, yes. How to create a team? Okay, if you are now in the MS Team app, can you see at the top right corner of the MS Team app over here, can you see this button? Add something. There is a guy over here and have a plus sign over here, right? If you click this button, what happened? Over here, what you can see over here is find a team. What does it mean? Basically, if you scroll up and down, you can find there are so many teams. What is the mean? How come there are so many teams over here? And then what next to the team is something called join. What does it mean? Because in MS Team, we have two different type of team. The first type is private team. The second type is public team. What does it mean? For example, if you would like to prepare a team for those discussion regarding to a project, to a business project, then I would suggest you to create a team which is in private. That means, okay, all the team members should be invited by the administrator of the team. However, if you would like to create an interest group in Lian Feng, let's say I'm a Japanese animation fans, okay, I would like to share my my knowledge about Japanese animation, okay, among Lian Feng, and I welcome all the colleagues to join this discussion group. So what should I do? I may create a MS Team group in MS Team, and I set the permission to be public. So how to do it? How to create a team? Can you see over here? We've got a plus sign over here. If you would like to create a team, just click plus sign over here. And now I can name my team. Maybe My team is Japanese animation. Not Japanese AV, animation, okay? Japanese animation. And now over here, if you would like to have some description about this team, then you may have some description over here. And now over here is the privacy. If I say I would like to make this group to be public, that means whenever people are looking for different teams and in MS Team, then this team is visible for them, and then they can join freely without my permission. Then I will set this team to be public. Once I prepare all this stuff, and then once I click done, then the team will be created, and then all the Li and Feng colleagues in Li and Feng can search this team via their MS Team application or in their mobile app. This is very important, convenient. Okay, whenever if you find a team in over here, if you would like to join the team, you may just simply go here and then click the join button. Then you will join the team automatically without any permission. Is it okay? This is very important. Of course, if you say, well, David, after I join the team, I find myself, okay, I have no contribution to the team. I want to leave the team. Then what should I do? Okay, as you can see here are MS Team, right? And what next to, okay, for example, here I've got a team called the Digital Learning for myself, okay? If I would like to leave this team, then what should I do? Can you see what here is next to the team name? We have some dot button over here. Basically, this dot, we call it as the menu button. If I click the menu button over here, can you see over here? I have an option called the Leave Team. That means once I click this option, I will leave the team. Then this team will no longer show on my team page inside my MS Team app. Is it clear? So up to this moment, any questions? Any questions? Basically, you may just simply treat the MS Team as a social platform for yourself and for your colleague and your friend in Li and Feng. Okay, and also one very important thing is, okay, in the old time, maybe 2 months back, okay, ITS will say, okay, for you, if you would like to create an MS Team, you may only invite those Li and Feng colleagues to join the team. But now, if you need to work with those outsiders, for example, your supplier and customer, and would like to work as a virtual team, then you may also invite them to our MS Team group as well. For example, over here, if I got here, okay, this is my team, the Pub Modern Workplace. If I would like to invite somebody else who is out of a Li and Feng's group, okay, I just click this button again, and then over here, I can click this button, Manage Members. And then after that, I may just simply click this button. Can you see here is a button called Add Member. After I click Add Member, and then over here, I may just simply key in their name. If that guy is out of the scope of Li and Feng, he or she is not a Li and Fenger, then what should I do? For example, I may just simply key in his or her email address like this. And then click done. Then I can add them to the team. Is it okay? Hello? Is it okay? Oh, sorry. Okay. So this is what I would like to mention in the mobile version of MS Team. Okay? So what next? If you say, well, David, it is quite useful, okay, if using the MS Team in the mobile phone. However, what's the major differences between the MS Team in the mobile phone and in the desktop version? Okay, let me show you what are the major differences. Basically, if I open the MS Team over here, as you can see here, it's more or less the same that, okay, of the just more or less like the one on the mobile version. But the major differences is that, okay, all this icon is already put on the left hand side instead of at the bottom part of the application. This is the major differences. And the second thing that is, if you would like to collaborate with each other on doing maybe or working a single file, I would suggest you to using the desktop version instead of the mobile version. The reason why, it is much more convenient. At least the screen is larger than that of your compared with your mobile phone. Okay, maybe let us try. Okay, over here. Okay, and now, okay, I'm in the desktop version, right? I go to General over here, and then over here, I would like to have a share file, okay, with all of you. So what should I do? Okay, let's have a look over here. Okay, I already get a file called the testing XLSX over here, right? I may just simply open this file over here. And then if I say I would like to work together on this file, this single file, with all the team members inside this team, then what should I do? Because if you would like to work together with all the team members over here, okay, one very important thing a user to bear in mind. This is very important. You can see over here, we've got something called the edit, right? If you click the drop-down list button next to the edit button, see what happens. You will have 3 options, right? The first option is edit in team. The third option is edit in Excel online. Basically, these 2 options are the same. I don't know why Microsoft will pump up two concrete options inside a drop-down list button. But one thing I need to bear you in mind, that is very important. That is this option, edit in Excel. Okay, I will suggest you not to open any Excel file in MS Team with edit in Excel. Do you know why? Because once you edit in Excel, that means you have already locked the Excel file in MS Team. That means only you can access the Excel file in the MS Team. That means the rest of your team member cannot access and work together with you on the same Excel file. So that's why if you really want to collaborate with your team member and work together on the same Excel file, then please bear in mind, don't use this option, edit in Excel. So let's try. For example, I click here, edit in Teams. Then what happened? Then it will open the Excel online file, okay, inside Team. And then whenever I will type here, hello, over here, and then my team member can also work on the same Excel file. Let's say if you say, well, David, if my team member would like to chat together, then what should they do? You can see over here, they've got a chat button over here. If you click this button, what happens? Then you can chat with your team. Okay, hello everyone. Work together on the Excel file. Then, whenever, okay, every one of us open the same Excel file with Excel Online or MS Team together, and then we can chat together, okay, to collaborate our idea to work on a single file. This is very good. Is it here? But one thing I need to bear you in mind is very important. First, for example, now I'm in the G4 cell, right? And working on the G4 cell. What does it mean? That means only David Mann can work on the G4 cell. And the rest of my team member, okay, cannot access the G4 cell because I'm now working on the G4 cell, and then the G4 cell will be locked by the system. And the rest of you, okay, can only access other cell on this Excel spreadsheet file. Is it clear? This is point number 1. And the point number 2 is because according to my experience, to my colleague, most of us, the reason why we would like to work collaboratively with on this Excel file, that is to updating the files, okay, the data files. And most of you would like to use 2 very, very common functions. The first one is the filtering function, and the second function is the sort function, right? Bear in mind one thing, if you would like to work collaboratively with your colleague, don't use these 2 functions, because if you do sorting, then what happens? Then your colleague will find that suddenly, wow, How come? Okay, all the data field are being changed because you are applying the sorting methodology. However, if you say after you click okay the filtering, then the spreadsheet will change the screen as well. So please bear in mind whenever you work collaboratively with your colleague on MS Team or in other collaboration platform, don't use the sorting and the filtering method, okay, to sort or filtering your Excel spreadsheet. This is very important. Hi, Drake. Yeah. See, that means okay. Can you see over here as well? Can you see top right corner? Here it will show you who are editing and collaborating with you as well. Okay, according to my experience, okay, I have some experience in working on a single file with 25 people, up to 25 people. Okay, without any lagging and without any delay. Okay, this is very good platform actually. Is okay? Is it clear? Of course, if you say, wow, David, is it possible okay, work together and also have a video conference? The answer is yes. Can you see over here? We also got a video conference button over here. This is very important, okay? Because in the old time, you know, okay, we need to book a VC room, but now not necessary. But one thing I need to bear you in mind, that is very important, because the webcam, the quality is not as good as that of the VC room. So you need to tolerate, okay, the back quality of the webcam image. This is very important. Okay, bear in mind. No complaint because we cannot compare with those Cisco camera. Okay. Okay, up to this moment, any questions? No questions. That's great. That's great. Now, this is the collaboration platform. However, okay, if I would like to manage my stuff, okay, so what should I use? Okay, now I would like to introduce a very powerful tool with all of you. That is something called the OneNote. Okay, just have a look over here. If open your press the Windows button on your machine. Okay, if you key in OneNote, how many OneNotes on your machine? Okay, for my machine I got 2. But for your machine, any one of you got 2 OneNotes or only one OneNote? 1. That's great. Okay, because okay, to bundle with the Microsoft Windows, okay, it provides a fee of charge OneNote to us. But this version is very cheap. Okay, not that much feature. Okay, however, DNFO has already paid money for us, so that's why. We've got another very powerful OneNote. That is OneNote 2016. Okay, please bear in mind, we will use the OneNote 2016, this version. Okay? After you take the OneNote 2016, what happened? Okay, if this is the first time for you to use OneNote, maybe it will open a brand OneNote notebook for you, right? However, now at this moment, this is very important. Okay, listen. Over here, we've got something called the file, right? And here is home. And over here, it will show you the name of your notebook file. Okay, for me, I've already renamed my notebook file to David's Notes at 0908 2018, something like that. If I click this button, see what happened? Over here, it will show you, okay, David, you have already created 3 notebooks. How many notebooks you got on your machine? 1 or 2? 1 only. 1 only. Okay, that's fine. But, okay, if this is your one and only one notebook, okay, please check something for me. First of all, go to the notebook over here and then click right click. And over here, can you see an option called properties, right? Just simply click properties. See what happened. First, if you would like to rename your notebook, the display name of your notebook. You may rename the notebook name over here. Okay? And second, that is, if you say, wow, I don't want pink in color. Okay, so family, okay, so I would like to change it to maybe blue in color. And now, this is very important. Can you see here, we've got something called the location, right? Location. Okay, can you see here, we've got a button called change location. But before you click the change location button, let me tell you, can you see over here, the location of my notebook file, I've already put on my OneDrive-DN phone. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I would like to access this OneNote file, no matter I'm using my iPhone, iPad, or in my home family computer. Because of a notebook, I would like to bring along with me, okay, whenever we are, okay. That means, okay, whenever I would like to take notes, I can take out my iPhone and then jot notes. Whenever I go back to my office and when I open the OneNote, okay, I can see the updates from my iPhone as well. So that's why if you would like to access your OneNote file, that means your notebook, and everywhere, okay, on different devices that owned by you, then you better keep the OneNote file in the OneDrive. Okay, let me show you where the file I keep over here. Okay, can you see over here? Change the location. Because by default, the OneNote file is not kept on the OneDrive. So what you can see on your device, the default location should be in your My Document folder. Am I right? Right? So if you say, I would like to, okay, get access to this OneNote file, okay, with different device belongs to me, then what should you do? Let's say here, you see, okay, I will put it in the OneDrive-DN phone. Okay, can you see this option in the dialog box? OneDrive-DN phone. Can you see these options? OneDrive-DN phone. Basically, OneDrive-DN phone, this is the cloud drive, okay, that the company pay for us in Microsoft, okay? This is very expensive, okay? It will charge us, okay, 50 Hong Kong dollar per month for each headcount, okay? Please utilize it, okay? This is very expensive, okay? Okay, now OneDrive-DN phone. If you say, I would like to keep the OneNote, okay, file, okay, let's say in the OneNote drive, okay, can you find the OneDrive-DN phone? Okay, inside OneDrive-DN phone, can you see a folder called the My Document? Can you see the My Document in OneDrive-DN phone? Okay, My Document. Wow, I've already deleted my document folder over here. Okay, let's say, okay, just simply put here. Okay, OneDrive-DN phone. If you just select this option, that means you will put the notebook file in the root directory of your cloud drive. It's okay. If you would like to put a specific folder, then you may select, okay, the folder on the OneDrive folder. Okay, on the OneDrive. Okay, once you select the location and then click select, then it will what? It will change the location to the OneDrive. That means that you have already changed the location of your notebook file. After that, click OK. Then it will take some time to help you to upload the OneNote file to the OneDrive. It will process for a while. Is it okay? So after it processed for a while, then what happened? After you click here again and right-click the file, you can see one more options. Can you see here we've got an option called what? Called Save this notebook now. Can you see this option? What does it mean? That means, okay, whenever you got some update on this desktop machine, then if you would like to, okay, synchronize, okay, those information from your notebook computer to the cloud drive, then you may click this button manually to trigger the synchronization. Of course, it will what? It will automatically synchronize to the cloud drive as well. However, to do it manually is to prevent what? To prevent you will lose some stuff. So that's why, okay, I will suggest you sometimes you need to what? If you have already typed some very important idea in your OneDrive, I will suggest you to click the this notebook now, this button, okay, manually by yourself. Okay? So after that, see what happened. Now, we have already put it on our OneDrive, right? What next? Okay, now let me show you. Again, in my mobile, okay, let me show you again on my mobile, okay? On my mobile, I also get, okay, just wait for a while. Yes, this is my mobile, okay? In my mobile, I also install a OneNote app. On my mobile, can you see OneNote app? After I click the OneNote app, then it will show me, okay, all the notebook that I have, okay, on my device or on the OneDrive. Okay, let me show you, okay, how to manage those notebooks. If once you open your OneNote app on your mobile, if you can't find the notebook, okay, you just save, then what should you do? Can you see over here? We've got something called the More Notebooks. Can you see over here? We've got something called More Notebook. According to what I'm saying, okay, I've already uploaded the notebooks to where? To your OneDrive, right? If you are looking for your OneNote file, then what should you do? You may go to the Open More from OneDrive. After that, open the OneDrive, and then go to the folder that you keep your OneDrive notebook. Let's say for me, I have created something called the notebook over here. And then what you can see here is, okay, because my notebook called the what? Dayweight Notes at 09/08/2018, right? After that, I just take this notebook, and then if the app will open this notebook for me. Is it clear? So after that, what happened? When I go back to my notebook, then to my OneNote app, then I can see my Dayweight Notes at 09/08/2018 will be shown over here. If I would like to take a look on the content of my notebook, I will just simply click here, over here, and then see all the content of my notebook. Is it clear? This is the point number one I would like to share with you. And the second thing that is, okay, to compare both the desktop version and also the app version. Okay, now both of them are sharing the same notebook, right? Both of them, okay, also got some similar stuff. For example, can you see on top of the desktop version, at the top of the notebook, can you see we will have different tab pages over here, right? Just the same that over here. Here is the what? The desktop. Here is the app version. Here is the app version. In the app version, we also have a different tab over here. Can you see this? Okay, we've got the GTD OV65, right? This tab. And over here, we've got OV65 What's New. Can you see this? That means, okay, both of this, okay, also have the same number of tab. And under different tab, at the right-hand side, in the desktop version, you can see different pages of notes, pages over here. Just have a look over here. under this page, this session, we also have a different page of the content. They are basically the same, right? And now, if you say, well, David, I would like to add one more session, okay, in my notebook, then what should I do? Okay, first of all, let me show you how to add session in the mobile version. For example, can you see over here? We've got the session, right? Add session in my mobile app. I may just simply click the add session over here, and then the new session have already been created. And this one, okay, I need to name it. Let's say, okay, this is a testing session, and done. If I would like to trigger the synchronization, I may just drag and drop, okay, the screen of my mobile app. And then after synchronize, okay, for a while, I don't know how long it will take, okay. Then it has already synchronized to the OneDrive. Okay, and now if I say I would like to take some make some pages inside the testing session, just click over here. Then over here, it will give us a untitled page. Let's say if I say, okay, I would like to, okay, type something over here. This one is the testing one. And also, okay, if you are using iPhone, I find a very useful features. That is very good for me. Let's say I use the vocal, okay. This is a testing message. Hello, I'm David. Nice to meet you. For lazy guy like me, I can make him use these features, okay, to take notes. Okay, but for me, this is very useful, you know. Okay, after that, okay, testing one. Okay, this is the first page. Okay, I have already created. Okay, if I would like to continue to create one more page, then just click the new page. And then now I would like to say, okay, testing two with photo. And now I say, okay, take photo. Take photo. Got it. Take photo. Done. This is my second page. And also here, can you see, wow, we can have an icon on the photo as well. Very convenient. After that, see what happened over here. Wow, we still cannot see the testing session over here. Then what should I do? Very simple. Just go here and then right click and then synchronize this notebook now to trigger the synchronization. See what happened. See, testing session. After I click the testing session, we've got, this is the testing message. Hello, I'm David. And if I click here, then on my desktop, I can see, wow, already got the photo, right? For example, I always say, okay, my boss always want to drop some notes, okay, on the whiteboard or maybe on the flip chart, something like that. He has so many ideas brainstorm in the meeting. However, as a David, okay, I would like to take picture, okay, for the whiteboard or maybe to some document. Then what should I do? Okay, just have a look over here. Okay, if I say I would like to add one more page over here, and let's say this is the screen capture, okay, for my boss. And over here, let's say, okay, let's say this is some document that drafted by my boss, okay. I would like to take picture on the document like this. Okay, can you see at the bottom part of the app, we've got some options. Okay, the first one is the whiteboard. If you are taking picture on whiteboard, then you see that whiteboard. If you are taking a picture on a document, then see that document. But this one is a document, so I see that document and then take picture. See what happened. Now I already take photo for this document, right? If I say, okay, I accept this document, and then I take, and what happened? I've already captured the screen, right? So this is very good. That means that whenever I would like to, capture some screen, maybe I capture some information, I can keep all this stuff, not on my photo album, but on the what? On the OneNote. But one very important thing that is, David, according to what you say is, after you taking the picture, for the whiteboard or for the document, from your boss, but in my mobile, this is not searchable because, this is only a photo. How to search these pieces of information? This is very important. If those stuff is not searchable in the machine, it is useless, right? Because it is not effective, because most of us are using the search engine to work, during for the day being, for time being. So what should I do? Can you see over here? After for some seconds, the screen capture has already been synchronized, to my desktop. And over here, we have so many words over here. And now what I'm going to do is a very important features. You just select this photo and right click, see what happened. Can you see over here? The bottom part of the drop-down list box. Can you see we've got an option called the what? Make text in image searchable. And here it will say, what is the text? What's the language of the text? It will say it is French, then select French. Spanish and Spanish. If you say this is English, then select English. What is the beauty of searchable? Just have a look over here. Here I can see a key terms called the two-sided test. Two-sided test. So I just click over here in another tab. Can you see over here? We've got a search engine here. I just simply type two-sided test. See what happened. Can you see over here? It say, you have already keyed in the keywords, two-sided test. And over here in the screen capture, you should find this term, two-sided test. And then after I double click this, what happened? It will highlight, you can see the two-sided test over here. Is it clear? That means it will like to, make all the images with text, means searchable. Just do it. Huh? No. No Chinese at the moment. Because Chinese is very difficult to recognize. Very difficult to recognize. This is a good question. Because up to this moment, no, at the moment. This is very useful. And also, if you say, wow, David, I'm a lazy guy. Taking picture. That means, whenever, your boss, taking, drop something on the whiteboard or drop it on the on the paper, also can be recognized. This is very important. And then one more thing here. I would like to add one more page. In the desktop version. Add one more thing in the desktop version, and here I would like to have some drawing. For drawing, if I say I go to drawing over here, in your desktop version, hopefully we have a colleague, using the Surface Pro. This is very good because the design for Surface Pro is for these features, for the draw features. For example, if you are using Surface Pro or iPad, what does it mean? That means, you can making use of these features. Let's say, I would like to draw something over here. K-pop. Right? K-pop. If you say, I would like to draw another thing. Hello. H-E-L-L-O. Of course, this is not so good if I use a mouse, to draw something, However, what is the benefit of using this kind of stuff, in the over here? Okay, for example, if I select this one, okay, K-pop, right? Then let's see what happened. K. Oh, it is not searchable over here. Okay, because my drawing is so poor. Okay, basically, I've tried. Okay, if I'm using the stylus from my iPad and I write something, okay, on OneNote, it can be searchable. It is searchable, okay, in OneNote as well. But however, if I draw, okay, in the desktop version, maybe my drawing is so poor, so that's why the computer cannot recognize my drawing. I'm so sorry about it. Okay, this is another thing I would like to tell you. And then another thing that is also very important as well, because now most of the digital office will try to do one very important thing. That is paperless office. That means, okay, from now onward, okay, we should not use paper anymore. However, if you say, well, however, my boss asked the executive, the personal assistant, okay, to print us so many reference documents to do in the meeting, because he would like us, okay, to drop some notes, okay, on the document, okay, to give him some idea, right? So if my boss really want us to take some notes, okay, on some document, then what should we do? Because you say paperless office, okay, we should not use paper. Then what should we do? Let's have a look over here. Okay, if I open another page over here, let's have a look, see what happened. Can you see here? We've got something called the insert, right? If I say insert some file attachment, can you see over here we have two options. One is the file printout and the other one is the file attachment. What's the differences between file attachment and file printout? Just have a look over here. For file attachment, just like this, we may just simply attach a file over here, just like an icon. The beauty for us, okay, to attach to some file, okay, inside the OneNote is like that. Because although we have already got the searching engine, okay, for searching file in Microsoft Windows, however, the most efficient rate is like that. I think you better to keep all your stuff in a single place. If you keep all the stuff in a single point of access, then it will enhance your efficiency very much. Okay, for example, if you have so many projects, I would suggest you to give your project every different session, and then all the different related project files should put under different page. Okay, this is point number one. And then point number two is, then what is the major differences between the file printout and the file attachment? If for the file attachment like this, what does it mean? That means you need to what? You need to duplicate the file and then open to let people know, okay, what is inside the what is it inside the file. However, if you choose another option, this option, file printout, what does it mean? If we open the same file, then it will become totally different. Alrighty, got it. Okay. Now, okay, if you are, okay, have a file attachment, it will like this. If you double click on the file attachment, it will open the PowerPoint, right? However, if you select the file print now, it will print on the OneNote page. What does it mean? That means, okay, just like a software copy, okay, software hard copy of the PowerPoint on the OneNote, That means if you would like to, okay, give some highlights, okay, on some very important point, you may making use of those highlighted in the PowerPoint. That means, okay, after you use the printout function of the OneNote, that means that you can what? You can enjoy your paperless operation in your division. Okay, that means that whenever you have some soft copy you would like to print out, you may just simply print on your OneNote. If you would like to jot notes, you may just using and making use of those drawing tools in the OneNote. This is very inconvenient, right? How do you think? Of course, if you say, well, David, is it possible, okay, to save or maybe print it out, okay, in PDF? Okay, of course, if you go to File over here and then select Print, you can see over here we've got something called the printing. And then over printing, then you may print to a PDF file and then to tell the system, say, well, print the selection. This is the selection, right? And then print. Let's say I will print on my desktop and as the name with the name 123. And then after that, just have a look on my desktop. Sorry, this is the 123.pdf, right? That means, okay, after I open the 123 PDF, can you see here? Then I've already print out, okay, my notes, okay, in PDF format. That means if your boss, okay, asks you for your notes, okay, from your OneNote notebook, you may just pin him a PDF file and then send the PDF file to him via the email. What does it mean? Paperless. See, paperless. This is very important, right? Paperless office. So that's why I always say, okay, after we use OneNote, then we can enjoy what the meaning, what the definition of paperless office. Okay, because if, okay, no OneNote, no touchscreen computer, no stylus, I find that, okay, paperless office is impossible. But now I find it is possible now, right? Another thing that is also taking notes. If you say, David, okay, I won't have iPhone, okay, you're so rich, okay, you know iPhone is very expensive nowadays. You know the latest iPhone, it costs 12,000 Hong Kong dollar, right? 12,000 Hong Kong dollar, it's crazy, okay? It's much more expensive, okay, compared with a very powerful computer. But if I would like to enjoy, okay, the verbal typing, that means I don't want to type by myself. I don't want to use my voice, okay, to command the computer to do it for me. But I have no money to buy an iPhone, so what should I do? Simple. Let's have a look over here. Add one more page. Okay, add one more page. Okay, just add a page like this. And now you will see over here. Okay, for my version, my version is a little bit ahead the version you are using right now. But according to what the ITS say, okay, they will update your version very soon. Okay, just look at what I'm doing right now. Can you see over here in something called the learning tools, right? If I say, David don't want to use his hand to do typing, then what should I do? Okay, from learning tools, can you see an option called dictate, right? And dictate what? 普通话 or English? Okay, but okay, no Cantonese, right? Now, okay, after I select English and say, click dictate and say, hello, it's David Mann. How are you? Do you enjoy using Microsoft OneNote? This is the end of the session. Hopefully, it's still the end of the session, okay? After that, click one more time. Then it will help you, okay, to type every word for you verbally. This is very important. Do you know why? Because if you are very busy, but you still need to taking care of your children, then what should you do? Okay, you may just taking care of your children and then you use your voice, okay, to type email for your boss, okay? See? Good, right? And also, if you say, well, David, I have another problem. Okay, that is, okay, can you see over here? This is actually my, let me show you, okay. This is my Outlook. Okay, I think all of you know what is Outlook, right? And over here, I just received an email, okay, from Outlook. The email is about what? It's about the, not this one. This email, wow, let me show you, okay. This email, the Marriott Hotel, loyalty program. Can you see it here? I received an email like this, okay? This is the Marriott Hotel, okay, from phone 1937, okay, travel news, right? Wow, this is some perks, okay, for the phone staff, right? But this is very important to me. However, I don't want to keep it in my mailbox because if I open my mailbox, open the Microsoft Outlook, you know, it takes a long time to open a Microsoft Outlook, right? It is not so convenient. Whenever if I would like to check those information about the perks of in my mailbox, this is very time consuming. So that's why, can you see in Outlook, if I open this email, see what happened? Can you see here? Under the message ribbon, we have an icon called the what? OneNote. That means send to OneNote. What does it mean? If I click send to our notes, it will ask me a question. Which notebook you would like to keep this email? I say, well, I would like to keep it inside the David note at 0908-2018 and also under this one, testing session, right? After that, hit the OK buttons will happen. Then, can you see? In testing session, my email will be put under the testing session, and then I can check this special offer for the phone staff very easily in OneNote, right? So that's why, because I have some friends from the GTS. According to what they say is, okay, they're always receiving email from their boss about some procedure, right? Full email. And then what they're doing is like that. They just try to print out all the procedure, okay, in paper format. And whenever they need to do something, follow the procedure, then they will check the print out and then follow the instruction. So that's why I find that this best practice is very good for them because whenever they receive some procedure, they may just simply what? To send them to the OneNote. Whenever they would like to look for those procedure, they maybe just simply using the search engine of the OneNote to search for the procedure. That's it. It is much more effective, efficient as well, right? And also another thing, also very important, you know, David is a very lazy guy. For example, this paragraph, I don't want to read by myself. I want to hear somebody else to read for me, right? So what should I do? Can you see over here? I just highlight this part. And then can you see from the learning tools, we've got something called the immersive reader, right? What is immersive reader? Hey, come on.
Subject: Marriott's loyalty program update. From Fun 1937 Travel News. 2. CC. OSGHKGCS Travel Team All Users.
Again, that means if you have no time to read the mailbox, or maybe read those notes, okay, taken in the OneNote at home, especially when you are taking care of your children, then you may just use a headphone to listen to the notes you've taken in the office and then taking care of your children as well. See? This is some very powerful and useful tools. It will help you to utilize your time and make your life more positive. Is it here? Any questions? Because I think most of you didn't know that, okay, the Microsoft Office has already evolved a lot. I also use the term evolve a lot to help to adapt to our life, Okay, that means to mix up, okay, our business life, office life, and also our home life together. So that's why, okay, we can access all our business stuff with our mobile anytime, anywhere. And also we can access all the stuff with our desktop machine. And also, even though you are so tired and no time to type something, you may use your voice to control all the stuff. Is it great for you? It's so great, right? It's so great. And you will become very busy. Okay, any questions? No question. Okay, another very important thing, that is, okay, let's say over here, we've got this paragraph. Marriott International is introducing one loyalty program under 3 brands, right? Well, my English is not good. Okay, my English is not good. I would like it to translate into Chinese to let me know more about it. So I would like to know this paragraph inside out. I would like to translate it into Chinese. So what should I do? In the old time, I think most of you will making use of the Google Translate, right? But one thing I can tell you is the Microsoft translation is better than that of Google now. Of course, except the version that will launch in the this November. Okay, you know Google have a very strong and powerful AI robot will launch this November. Do you know this? Do you know this news? No, I will give you some video to read. Okay, later. Okay, now I just highlight this paragraph, and then over here came in from review. Can you see we've got something called the translate? Okay, I would like it to translate selected text. And then on your right-hand side, it will translate from the English United States to Chinese Taiwan, right? And then after that, what should I do? I would like to copy this paragraph and then put over here, Control V to place. And just have a look in Chinese. This is 萬豪國際正在推出一個三品牌以下的。Do you think this is better translation compared with that of the Google Translate? I have no idea. Okay, but for my opinion, I find the Microsoft Translator is better than that of Google at this moment. At least at this moment, this is very important. So maybe I've already talking about okay, so many productivity tools. I think it's time for us to take a rest. Okay, but before I give you a break, okay, for 5 minutes, okay, I would like to show you some very important information. That is about the robot of Google. As I mentioned, okay, Google's AI is very powerful, right? You know, and in November, okay, they will launch a new robot, new AI robot, which will help you to book restaurant, book salon for you. Okay, maybe I just give you some demonstration on how powerful the robot is. This is actually the keynote from the Google. Okay, and you can see how powerful that Google AI robot can help. They are. Okay, this is an example on the Google Assistant on helping you to book a salon via a phone call. Just have a look on this video clip.
So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
No, just have a look. This is Google. This is a person.
So how can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
See, this is the AI robot. The dialogue just like two humans, just have a normal dialogue, with each other. That means in the future, the AI robot will help us a lot. That means that whenever you have a schedule, just enter your schedule, your plan on your mobile phone. and then the AI robot to help you to do the rest of things, okay, for you. For example, like David, I would like to have a lesson, okay, to deliver a lesson for all of you. Okay, I may just simply schedule my lesson over here, and then I would like to use which room, and then the AI robot will help me to call to the reception to help me to book the room for me. See, so powerful. But this example is not that powerful. If compared with this one, you may find the robot is amazing. Just have a look. This example, even more crazy.
Take a listen.
For a restaurant.
See how may I hear you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people when?
Next
Tonight?
Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we reserve for like after like 5 people. For 4 people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
For when, tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh no, it's not too busy. You can come for 4 people, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Yep. Bye bye.
See, the robot can handle those nonsense and stupid question, and the robot know how to respond to those stupid questions as well, in order to get important information for you. See how crazy it is. So that's why so many people and so many companies try to develop AI. That's the reason. But if you say, okay, when will we have a chance to try this robot? This November. Okay, we can try this robot. Okay, from Google. It should be free of charge, as I know, because for Google Assistant, it should be free of charge. Okay, of course, if you would like to develop some app, okay, for business, then they will charge you as well. Okay, maybe now, okay, we take a 5 minutes break. Okay, come back now. Okay. So I have already mentioned quite a lot of stuff, okay, related to the OneNote. Of course, okay, the reason why I would like to use OneNote is like that, because the beauty for OneNote is like that, okay, because we can consolidate different type of information and then consolidate them in a single access point. And OneNote will become your single access point to access all the important information you need to use daily. Even though you are out of office or in the office. In the office, you may be making use of the desktop version. Out of office, you may use the iPad version or iPhone version to access all the information. And also OneNote, another very powerful things that OneNote have is a very powerful search engine as well. However, OneNote also have a very bad thing. That is, if you would like to have a plan in OneNote, okay, there will be no notification for you to keep reminding you, okay, when you should do this and when you should do that. This is the drawback of OneNote. So how to deal with this kind of issue in OneNote? Okay, let me tell you how to do it. Okay, let's say, okay, we go back to the testing session in OneNote. Okay, we just create. And over here, again, I would like to add one more page over here. For example, for this page, I would like to name it as planning. And now I would like to plan myself. Okay, for example, in the morning, okay, I would like to do some tasks. They are task 1, task 2, task 3, and task 4, something like that. If I say, well, David, I already do, okay, plan myself, okay, I have task 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, this task need to complete today. So what should I do? How to make this task, okay, can have a notification for me to give me some notification on my mobile to let me know I need to complete them by today or maybe by this week. What should I do? Just have a look over here. First of all, for this task, okay, we can do something like that. First of all, we can turn them into a point form, just like over here. From Home tab, we can change them to bullet point form, or maybe change it to numbering point form. This is point number one. Or even if you say, I would like to change them to tab, to add a chat box over here. That means whenever you complete each task, you may click by yourself, okay, to mark it down. Okay, I have to complete this task and this task. However, all these things are for you is some visual effect, and also which are let you to do all the stuff manually. However, if you would like to have a notification, then you need to work with the Outlook as well. So how to make this task, okay, and enable the notification in Outlook to help to notify you. Okay, just follow my instruction right here. Okay, first of all, if I move my caret over here, and then it will show me the caret on the left-hand side like a triangle over here. If I point my mouse to the triangle and right click, see what happened. Can you see over here, we've got something called the, here. Can you see over here, we've got something called the Outlook task. And over here, we've got, okay, if you would like to complete the task one today, then you may click a flag today over here. If you say, well, I would like to add a flag for task 2, and I would like to complete by this way, and this one is by this way. If you say, well, I would like to complete this task, okay, in a customized day, you'll see over here, we've got something called a custom. What does it mean? After I click the custom, it will show you, okay, you may custom when to start this task and when to complete this task. Let's say over here, okay, basically this dialog box is from the Microsoft Outlook. So if I would like to kickstart this task by the 1st of October and then end this task by the 19th of October, okay, and we can put the priority of this task to normal, and this task is not start yet, that's okay. After that, and then we click the save and close. Then this task has already been added to our Microsoft Outlook, and the Microsoft Outlook will give us some notification, just like those normal tasks in the Microsoft Outlook. After you add these 3 tasks, task 1, task 2, task 3, from OneNote to Outlook, what happened in the Outlook side? Just have a look in Outlook. This is my Outlook. Because I have already added 3 tasks to my task list. So if I click the task list over here in my Outlook, so what happened? Once I click the menu bar over here and then select the task list, can you see over here? We've got what? Can you see task 1, task 2, and task 3 over here? Task 1 is what? By today, the 28th of September. And this task 2 is what? By this week. Because today is Friday. This week, the last day of this week is the 28th of September as well. So that's why my end day will become what? The 28th of September as well. Because the task 3 is not yet start, and also I set the end date to the 19th of October. So it will show the due date is to be 19th of October as well. If you say, if I complete the task, then what should I do? You may just simply click here, click here, click here to tell the Microsoft Outlook we have already completed these 3 tasks. And then after that, if I fall back, okay, to our notes, see what happened over here. At the very beginning, when we once create the task, it will give us a fact. However, once we complete those tasks, it will give us a tick sign over here. Can you see this? What's the beauty for this, okay, in handling our plan? Because in the old time, if you would like to have a comprehensive plan for your boss, what you are doing is to type all your plan in Microsoft Word. However, for Microsoft Word, there will have no linkage for all your tasks or procedure to link with the Microsoft Outlook to notify you, to remind you to do this and that on a specific day. However, if you use OneNote to plan your life, to plan your business plan, then you can link those tasks and those procedures with the Microsoft Outlook to ask the Outlook to notify you, to remind you anytime, anywhere. Is it clear? This is very important, and this is very good for you to have a very comprehensive plan in OneNote as well. So that's why I would like you to use this better, because OneNote is a very powerful tool. Okay. However, if say, David, if I say, well, David, I would like to have one more notebook. Is it possible? The answer, of course, yes. How to create one more notebook? Very simple. Just go here, and can you see here? We've got an option called what? A notebook. But it is very important for you. It's like that. If for those notebook you would like to access anywhere, then you should save the notebook where? To OneDrive. However, if you just want a notebook which is need to have a very you would like to keep those confidential things, then what should you do? I think you better save that notebook in your machine only. Do you know the high security is like that? It's like the what? To disconnect all the stuff from your machine. Just like, okay, the spy, what the US spy, can you do you remember a few years back, okay, there is a CIA ex-employee, okay, and uncover all the confidential document of the US government to the rest of the world. Have you heard about this news? Do you know where that guy store all his information? He just bring along with a notebook computer with him, and that notebook computer will never connect it to the internet. That is the most secure, okay, method to keep your information. If your computer didn't connect it to the internet, then this is the most secure method to keep your information. So whenever you got some very confidential information, you just put it in a computer which will never connect it to the internet. This is the safe and the most confidential way, okay, to keep your information. Is it clear? And the reason why I should have another notebook, most of the time I will do it like this, okay? Because of a notebook, okay, we can share with other people's. Just have a look over here. Okay, do you remember MS Team? I just mentioned before in MS Team. Because in MS Team, here, Team, MS Team, as I mentioned before in MS Team, we can share our Excel file, right? If I close it now, and then if I say, well, in our pub series Modern Workplace OV65, okay, in this general channel, if I would like to have a notebook to share among the people in this team, then what should I do? Can you see over here? Okay, in MS Team, we've got not only the files, but also we have a plus sign over here, right? If you click the plus sign over here, see what happens? Over here, it will say, you may create different tab for the team. Let's say, can you see over here? We've got a very awesome tab over here, of an icon here. That is OneNote. What does it mean? If I click OneNote, and then over here, it will ask, okay, do you want to create a notebook to share within this team? If yes, then you may just simply click the create new notebook. If you say, well, I would like to share my own notebook, then what should I do? You may just simply select your notebook over here. Of course, I will suggest you not to share your notebook, because in your own notebook, there will have some confidential information. For example, like your password of the of HSBC or your date of birth, something like that. Okay, if you don't want to expose to other parties, okay, you better keep your notebook, OneNote notebook, okay, confidential. If you would like to create a new one, create a new notebook over here. For example, this one is for OV65 tools, just like this. Then click save. See what happened? After I save, OV65 tools. Okay, as I mentioned before, I have already added you to this group, right? Add you to this team, right? I just create an notebook called OV65 tools under the general channel, right? So if you open your MS Team and then you go to the general channel under the modern workplace team, then you can see one more tab has already been added, like what you can see over here. Because this is a new notebook, so that's why you can see nothing inside the notebook. If you say, I would like to add some session for people in this group to take notes, then what should you do? You may go to home, not home. You may just simply click enter over here and then add session. Maybe this one is the lesson 101. And then a new tab, a new session has already been created. And over here, we've got a new page. And this page is new, so that's why it will be named as untitled. If I say over here, this is the testing share notes page. Then if I type over here, then you can see, okay, you can find in this tab Office 365 Tools, you can see a section called Lesson 1, and you can also see another page called the Testing Share Notes page as well. What's the use for OneNote inside the MS Team? Basically, if you would like to add a notebook to your division, I think most of the time, this one notebook will become the agenda repository for your team meeting. That means in the future, if your EA would like to take notes, take minutes for those team meeting within your division, that your EA may consider to put all the meeting minutes inside the OneNote notebook over here. And then every one of you can refer to the notebook over here to remind yourself, okay, what you have already compromised in the meeting. Is it clear? So that's why if you mix it, okay, to work together with the MS Team and OneNote together, then you will have a much more to have a higher productivity as well, because you will save time to have an email to and fro to each other. That means that once the EA has already shared the minute in MS Team, then every one of you can proactively go to the OneDrive, OneNote, okay, and then see what has already discussed in the minute. And also, if your boss, okay, would like to announce something, okay, in the team, and then he is no longer to draft a very comprehensive email and send out to all the team members. He or she may just simply type inside the conversation and then to notify all of you, okay, what he want to do, okay, in the upcoming 1 hour, okay, something like that. This is very good, okay, to make your team work more effectively. Okay? Is it clear? Okay. So another thing that is, if you say, well, David, this is very good. Okay. However, another very important thing that is, okay, because what you are saying is, okay, you're always mentioning about OneDrive, right? Can you see at the bottom right corner, can you see OneDrive? Bottom right corner, can you see OneDrive, right? Basically, for OneDrive, what is the OneDrive about? Okay, basically, I have already mentioned so many times, OneDrive, it is a cloud storage area, okay, in the Microsoft server. Okay, all of us, okay, in Linfeng will have a 1 terabyte storage in the cloud drive, right? So you can upload all your stuff to the cloud drive so that you can access anytime, anywhere, okay, with different device owned by yourself to access all the business file or your personal file, right? However, how to better use of this cloud drive? Okay, let me tell you. Okay, first thing I would like to mention is about this icon, okay, inside Windows. At the bottom right corner, you can see the cloud drive, the OneDrive icon over here. Basically, this is what I'm saying is the agent, the synchronization agent. What does it mean? Because once you enable this agent, what does it mean? Okay, let me show you. In your file manager, or maybe in your notebook computer, you will find a folder called the OneDrive-personal in your file manager, right? What does it mean? Basically, this is a local folder. This is a local folder. That means whenever you save some file inside this local folder in your desktop computer, all this file will be synchronized to the cloud drive or in the Microsoft server by the agent at the bottom right corner over here. Is it here? Hello? Is it here? Okay, in your file manager, you can see this folder, OneDrive hyphen Li and Feng, right? Okay, but for David, I have two. One is personal and one is Li and Feng. Because the Li and Feng one is paid by Li and Feng. The one personal is paid by David myself. Because before Li and Feng launched the O365 tools, okay, I have already paid 3 years annual fee, okay, to Microsoft. Okay, so that's why I have another personal account for myself. Okay, now, then what does it mean? That means if you would like to, okay, upload all your file to the cloud drive in Microsoft Server, okay, you may just simply copy and paste all the files to this folder. Then, is it okay? Then the system will automatically synchronize all your files to the cloud drive. After all the files synchronized to the cloud drive, then you can access those files from the cloud anytime, anywhere with different devices. Is it okay? This is the basic idea. However, what makes the synchronization happen automatically? It is what this task is handled by the agent at the bottom right corner over here. Can you see the cloud icon over here? This is basically what we call is the synchronization agent. Can you see the synchronization agent at the bottom right corner over here? If you click the synchronization agent over here, it will show you some information. The first thing that here is, okay, it will show you, okay, what file is just synchronized or maybe just upload to the cloud drive. This is point number one. And point number two is, you see over here, we've got something called more. Can you see over here, it will show you the name of the folder. And here is some detailed setting. But one thing I would like you to bear in mind is this part, is the pause synchronization. Why this part is so important? For example, if you go out, okay, you go out to the to have a cup of coffee in Starbucks, and your computer is connected to the internet, the Wi-Fi connection of Starbucks. If you keep on synchronize all your file, okay, via the Starbucks via Wi-Fi connection, it will bring out two problems. The first thing that is to slow down the internet connectivity of your machine. The second thing is something about the security concern, because we are not suggesting using those public Wi-Fi to synchronize file or transmit some confidential file, okay, related to business. It is not safe. So that's why whenever, if you don't want to do synchronization in those public Wi-Fi, so what should you do? You should better to tell the computer, for example, over here, I would like to pause the synchronization for 8 hours. That means, what does it mean? Maybe you would like to go out to use public Wi-Fi for 8 hours. Then I just tell the synchronization agent, okay, to stop synchronization for 8 hours. After 8 hours, okay, maybe after 8 hours, then you may get start to synchronize all my stuff again, okay, with the Wi-Fi. Okay, is it clear? This is point number one. And point number two is like that. Besides the synchronization, pause synchronization, okay, if you open this folder, OneDrive Li and Feng, can you see over here? We've got different icon at the right-hand side of each folder name. Can you see over here? We've got a column called status. Can you see over here? We've got a column called status. Can you see here? Basically, what is the status mean? Okay, if you got this icon, what does it mean? That means all the stuff from this folder is kept only on the cloud drive. If you find, okay, the file is in this icon with a circle with a green tick inside. What does that mean? That means this file has already been synchronized for both your desktop machine and with the cloud drive. That means, okay, the cloud drive and the cloud drive storage, right? But this file is already have two copies. One is on the cloud drive and the other one is on the desktop machine. Is it clear? This is the meaning for this sign. However, why we will have this sign on the cloud only? How come we will have on the cloud only option? It is because, okay, for example, in the cloud drive, we will got what? 1 terabyte storage area. However, for our desktop machine, maybe your desktop machine will have only 512 gigabyte only, right? Okay, it is not enough to synchronize the cloud drive to your desktop machine. Then what should you do? You may do something like this. Can you see, for example, this one? Okay, Excel level 04 at 13/07/2017. If I want to keep those files on the cloud drive only, what should I do? I may just right-click this file at this folder, and then over here, we've got an option called the free up space. Can you see here, we've got an option called free up space. What does that mean? That means I will free up the space locally on the desktop machine. That means all the local file will be deleted. And I will still keeping the what? The copy on the cloud drive. That means whenever I would like to access those files on the cloud drive, once I click this folder, and then at that time, the system will download the file, download the file for me at that time. What is the benefit for this operation? The benefit is to save the local storage area for you. However, it also have another defect. That is, okay, it will take time for you to download those very large in size files from the cloud drive to your local machine to open it and to modify. You need to take into consideration whether or not you would like to solely put it on the cloud drive only, because it is consideration of the storage area of your local machine and the time for download as well. You need to think about it. Okay, save storage area on your machine, then you need to take more time to download the file. If you would like to what to save time, then you need to use up your desktop computer storage area. This is what very important for you. However, if you find that, well, David, it is not yet changed the icon like this, how to configure this operation? Let me show you. From here, once you click the agent over here, then click the more. And then over here, you can see something called the setting, right? In the setting, after you click the setting, you can see this dialog box. In the dialog box, click the setting tab page. Okay, this operation, okay, that means, okay, you can keep only the copy on the cloud or synchronize both copy. This feature is called the file on demand. Please bear in mind to click this checkbox in order to enable these features. If you uncheck this button, okay, all the file will be synchronized for both your desktop machine and the cloud drive. Then you can no longer to save your storage space on your desktop machine with the free up space. Is it clear? This is a little bit complicated. However, this is very useful, especially for me, because most of my knee and phone share drive storage area are keeping all my lessons video clips. You know, video clips are very space consuming. If I keep all my video clips on my desktop machine will run out of storage area very, very fast, very quick. However, if I use this feature to free up my desktop machine's area, then I can keep more file, okay, on the cloud drive. Then it will help me to save a lot of storage area. See, this is the very important tips for you. Another thing that is also very important. That is, okay, if you are keeping all your stuff in OneDrive, the reason why I would suggest you to keep all your stuff in OneDrive is like that. Because if my machine is gone, maybe I lose my machine accidentally, what happened? Okay, the most important thing is not the machine itself. You can buy another machine, right? However, the most important thing is those files stored in your machine. So that's why the reason why you keep your file on the cloud drive is like that. Although you lost your machine, in travel, in the business trip, you can still access those files, okay, from the cloud drive. This is very important. So when you go back to your desk, okay, make sure to synchronize all your files to your OneDrive. This is very important. Another thing here is like this. Okay, because in the old time, if you would like to send out file for which the file is very large in size, just like this, new file, then you will making use of one very commonly used features called send big file, right? But now, can you see over here? If you click attach file, okay, now over here from attach file, can you see here? It will have some suggestion for you. What are these suggestions? Basically, these suggestions are those files I just opened before I create this new email. So they will ask, okay, do you want to share attach this file to your attachment? If you find that no, not this file, then what should you do? You may go to the browse this in your PC or browse web location. If the beauty for browse web keep all your file on OneDrive is like that, you can use these features. Browse web location. Let's say I would like to attach a file, okay, from my OneDrive, just like this. From my OneDrive, if I select, let's say, this file, so what happened? It will ask you, do you want to attach this file to the email? Because maybe your attached file, maybe the size is more than 50 gigabyte and megabyte, then you cannot attach it in the email. So it will suggest you an option called the share link. What's the meaning for share link? Once you click the share link, that means, okay, it will send out the email with the attachment for you. However, this attachment will have what? Have a count on it. What does it mean? That means the true copy of the attachment is not attached with the email. What the receiver will get is only a link. That means when he receives this email and click the file, and then at that time, the system will allow the receiver to download the file directly from your OneDrive. However, one very important thing I need to remind you is that here, if you would like to send a file with these features, please click here to make sure the permission you grant to the receiver. Because you're sending out for the receiver, please make sure one thing, that is, for the recipient, that means the recipient, that means the receiver, the recipient of the email, the default setting is the recipient will have the add default function. What does it mean? That means that he or she may edit the source file in your OneDrive. However, if you would like her to download the file only, okay, to have the view permission only, then please bear in mind to click this option, recipient can view only. It is very important because the default setting is can edit. Okay? So please bear in mind, this is very important to you. So at this moment, you may just simply key in the recipient's email address in the text field and then click the send button, then to send out this attachment. Is it clear? And also here, for one Outlook, also, if you say, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to type anymore. Can you see over here for a message, the latest version for Outlook, can you see over here, what you got here is what? Dictate. Hello, it's David Mann. Nice to meet you. Okay, that means from now onward, okay, after the dictate features are launched to your machine, you may use your voice to do typing all the time. That is excellent, right? Keep on talking, and then to type your email. Okay, no need to type all the time. But I don't know whether you are talking, the speed of speaking is easier for you to type, or maybe typing is much more faster compared with the talk. Okay, I don't know. Okay, is it clear? Any question up to this moment? No question. Wow. No question is a good question. Is a good norm. Okay, the last thing I would like to share with you is about the Skype for Business. Basically, okay, if you say, well, David, okay, use MS Team. Okay, you have already mentioned if you use the MS Team, you can communicate. We can communicate with our colleague with a video conference already, right? Then what is the use for Skype for Business? Do you know what is Skype for Business? Okay, over here we've got something called the Skype for Business. Sign in. No. Oh no. Hey, how come? Sign out first, okay? And then I sign in again. Yes. Skype for Business. Okay. Now I open the Skype for Business. Now, can you see here? I've got, okay, a button over here. This is a stop button. What does it mean? That means at this moment, don't call David Mann. David Mann is not available to receive your call. Do you know why? Because I have already marked, okay, my schedule in my calendar. Okay, I have lesson at this moment. So that's why in my Skype for Business, it will show David Mann is not available to receive any call at this moment. Can you see this? Here, I have a stop button over here, right? If you say, David, how come I cannot see you? Well, it's very simple. Okay, find someone over here. Okay, what's the name? Winnie Zheng. Zheng FY, this one, right? Now, Winnie, okay. So, if I would like to have a video conference with you, so what should I do? Hey, just try, okay? At this moment, I just give you a video call, right? Video call, and I start my video, and then I will start my talk. I will start my conversation with you, right? It's okay? Yeah. Yes, video call. So I mute my microphone first. Please mute your microphone first because I don't want to have so much echo, okay? So, okay, at this moment, that means, okay, I can have a conversation with Winnie, okay, to have the meeting, right? However, use Skype for Business. What is the benefit for using Skype for Business? The first thing is, okay, now, can you see a button over here? Share content. What does it mean? That means I can share my desktop with Winnie. That means at this moment, what Winnie can see on her screen is my desktop, right? If I say, okay, stop sharing, then we can continue our conversation over here. And also, if you say, well, David, I would like to take a minute for your video conference in Skype. Is it possible? Yes, because for Skype for Business, you can see here, we've got a menu button over here. And then one next to it is something called the start recording. Start recording. Wow, so scary. It means, okay, whenever I have a Skype for Business meeting with other people, I'm so scared that people will record what I'm talking about. I need to pay attention to every word I'm speaking. I'm talking in the meeting, right? So don't be so scared. If somebody else, okay, kickstart the recording button, can you see over here? I think Winnie can also read this button, right? It will show you, okay, somebody else have already kickstarted the meeting, right? So if we keep on talking, that means all the stuff will be recorded. That means in the future, if you would like to, okay, take minute, okay, for your meeting, it is very simple. Just record the whole meeting. However, if you say record the whole meeting, however, my boss is quite transitional. Okay, he would like to have a typing minute. Then what should I do? Okay, let's see. Okay, what should I do? Over here, stop recording. And then over here, can you see here we've got an option called manage recording. After you click the manage recording, you will see over here. This is the conversation between Winnie Zheng and David Mann. And this one is the conversation between Peter Wall and David Mann. All these are videos, right? If I pay the videos, it will show you the video, what I'm doing in the video and conversating in the video, right? So in the later on, if okay, you are quite familiar with these tools, then you may kickstart, okay, to have a meeting, to conduct meeting with your colleague or maybe with your business partner by recording the session. Okay, that means if he or she would like to have the video a minute, you may just simply send he or she the video clip to replace the meeting at the minute. However, you may ask again. However, my boss would like to have a typing meeting. Then what should I do? Should I just listen to what I'm talking about and then type by myself? It is not necessary. Do you know why? Because do remember, in OneNote, we've got something called a what? Dictate. That means you can use the same computer to play the video clip and then enable the dictate features. Then it will automatically to make the typing minute for you. If you don't believe, okay, I just tried for you. Okay, I stop the conversation with Windy first. Now, at this moment, okay, I just use a YouTube, okay, to demonstrate. Because over here, I've got the use Google again. Google restaurant. Okay. And now,
If you write anything on your computer, you need to get
just like this.
Grammarly is like my secret weapon for writing.
Is the Google Assistant.
Okay. For example, I would like to play the video clip, right? The video clip is put here. And now I will open the OneNote. And take a minute. Okay, I would like to over here, I've got the OneNote. Okay, and over here, takes minutes. 10 minutes. After that, I go to Learning Tools and then kickstart the dictate button.
Makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
See? OneNote will take the minute for you if you play the video, okay, at the same time simultaneously with your computer. See? This is the beauty of using OneNote and Skype for Business for taking minutes. Is it clear? I think it will save a lot of time. At least no need to have a guy to take minutes alongside with you during the meeting. Okay, all of you may pay attention to what your boss are talking about. You may just simply kickstart the recorder, okay, and then record what he is talking, what he is buffering, something like that. Okay. Of course, if you say, is it possible to record, okay, what my boss is talking? Of course, in OneNote, you can use these features. Insert, and then over here, we've got recording as well. You can record what your boss talking. Just record a video clip. This is an audio clip. Hello, this is David Man. Hello, how are you? It's so nice to meet all of you here. Thank you. So I've already generated an audio clip over here. If I play back, just record a video clip. This is an audio clip. See, this is quite a useful features in OneNote. And also, if you would like to take, okay, all the presentation of your boss, you may take the record video. Use the webcam on your computer to record what the presentation of your boss. Also can work. Is it clear? Wow, I think after using these productivity tools in Office 65, I find your life will become easier, right?